So Terrence has a couple of ideas, one of which is this is the shadow. Another of which is that once you go into higher dimensions, you should be thinking of these curvilinear structures. And then instead of focusing on the spheres, you should focus on the areas in between, the voids. And in crystallography, you might call this the interstitial voids. So there's several ideas that this confused, by the way, Neil deGrasse Tyson, because he said, I don't know where these shapes come from, but they are beautiful. That was like the faint praise that he ends his critique with. So what Terrence is doing here is he's saying, look, the circles are cross-sections of spheres, and the spheres have to be placed in very precise places to generate what Terrence is going to start talking about as wave conjugations. And he has different ways that spheres run into each other. Then he says something very cryptic where he says, if you drop a
pebble
in the center of a spherical lake, circularly symmetric lake, the wave will radiate out until it hits the wall, the shore, and then it will radiate back. And so he's talking about this, and he says wave conjugations, and wave conjugation didn't call up anything directly when I heard him say it.
They would call it a phase conjugation.
Well, or they would talk about, the conjugate wave coming back. If you do something like a garden hose that's affixed to the wall,